Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to my channel. It's been a few weeks. Admittedly, I have been just focused on watching the Euros and I wanted to take some time off just because, well, I kind of felt like taking time off to be quite honest. But I am back and you can tell by the title of the video that I'm going to be talking about football today, which is, crazy for me. Someone who doesn't really make football videos that much. I thought I'd share my 2 cents on the current situation with the Euros, how I think it's gone so far, and by the title of the video, I want to say that I don't have hopes for my home nation of England to win the Euros, because from what I've seen this tournament, there's nothing like convincing that's happened this whole time that the Euros have gone on for England. We haven't really scored any convincing goals. We've scored one header goal from Bellingham against Serbia, then a bicycle kick in our last match to even get us into the next stage that we're in now. But the whole system of what Gareth Southgate, our manager, is currently trying to do isn't it. And before I go any further, the gameplay you're seeing in the background is from a game called Dusk. It's a really cool shooter game, highly recommend it. It's on Steam currently on sale during the Steam summer sale. You'll probably find it somewhere else for cheaper, but it's a really cool game if you like your Doom shooters. I'll leave the Steam page in the description, but enough of that. Let's talk about England, right? So I thought the moment we got in the group stages, we were cooked, right? Because we go a goal down, like even just against like Denmark, right? We go a goal down, or it's 1-1 or whatever, right? And we just sit back the whole game. England have been known for just attacking football with the days of we had Raheem Sterling on the wing, who would just absolutely pace at defenders, and it would work. You got games like Croatia in 2018. We absolutely played much better football than we have in this tournament. We had Trent Alexander-Arnold playing in the midfield, right? That's in itself is a no-go, right? Because who in their right mind is playing Trent Alexander-Arnold in the midfield? I don't care if Jurgen Klopp did it for like 2 games in the Premier League. In international competitive European football, do not do that, okay? Do not try experimenting in group stage games or round of 16 games, whatever. Do that in friendlies, and if that works, then try and implement it. We have players like Kobbie Mainoo who have sat on the bench the entire time. He got one start against Slovakia, and he did really well. But I'm not convinced at all. We have Kieran Trippier playing left back, right? Admittedly, that's not his position. He is a right-sided fullback. He's not comfortable on his left foot. He's aging worse than my board, like cheese board from like 2009, right? His career is like, it's on the ropes, right? He plays for Newcastle, so that's all you need to know. We have Joe Gomez on the bench, who for Liverpool has played at left back for about 16 games of the season and done really well. Despite the fact that I hate Liverpool, Joe Gomez at left back did alright for the makeshift player he had to be. Don't get why Southgate just doesn't do that for England, because Joe Gomez is comfortable in that position. He can go on his left and his right foot. He's confident, he goes into the challenge and he gets the ball. We had Saka playing left back against Slovakia because Trippier got injured. Fair enough, you have to compromise, but why not just bring on another defender like Konza, play him left back, and then have Saka on the wing still? If you're going to take off Saka, put Palmer on the right wing, who should also be starting for England. I don't get why he hasn't started as many games as he should have. The guy has an incredible record this season for Chelsea, or Chelsea if you want to be, that guy, which I am because I hate Chelsea, but you can't deny that Cole Palmer's been one of the best youngsters in the Premier League this season. So why is he not starting? We have Phil Foden, who is nowhere near his Man City form in this England team. He's playing on the left side when we know damn right that doesn't work. He's more comfortable in the middle. The way I would see fit is have 2 players up top, because Harry Kane has been a ghost this whole tournament. He has been at the halfway line more times than I've touched a woman in my life, and that's at least once, right? So there's no point Harry Kane coming back just to get the ball from the halfway line when he's got no option to play the ball too, because he drops back so much that when he gets the ball, there's no forward pass, there's no forward runs. The only person who makes runs are Kyle Walker and Bukayo Saka. They're the only ones on the right side who bother to run forward and try and attack the other team to score a goal. The way I would work this is get two up top with either Ollie Watkins or Ivan Toney as the partnership for Harry Kane, so they can play off each other. If you're going to play Foden on the left side, fine, but I would recommend someone like Eberechi Eze to play on the left side, because we know what he does for Palace. He's a baller. Put him on the left side, Palmer on the right, Or if you're going to play Saka, put Saka on the right, Palmer on the left, right? Let's just do that for once, okay? And then we need the two midfielders of Declan Rice and Kobbie Mainoo sorted, right? That centre mid partnership, probably one of the best centre mid partnerships in the whole tournament, excluding like Spain with Rodri and Pedri and Gavi and all these lot, and France with Camavinga and Tchouaméni. But have those two in the midfield. The full backs should be Joe Gomez on the left and Kyle Walker on the right. Unless Kyle Walker gets injured, then we need someone else like Trent to play on the right. You understand what I'm saying? Centre backs, Mark Gahey has really impressed me. He did have that one slip up against Slovakia where they actually, scored the goal. But apart from that, he's done pretty well for the circumstances he's in, because he's being pushed loads this tournament. A lot of attackers are going at him and trying to get the ball, but you have to respect him for just pushing through and doing his job, right? So have him and John Stones as always in the centre halves, and then Jordan Pickford, Mr. Reliable. At club and country level, Jordan Pickford is probably one of the most underrated keepers in the Premier League, let alone in England football, because he's done so much for us on so many levels. Like, who remembers that save against, I think it was Colombia, the penalty shootout or something like that. He saved a penalty at the last minute or something. It was crazy. But yeah, that's my 2 cents on it. I just think England need to improve, especially against this game against Switzerland on Saturday or Sunday, one of them. I have no faith that Gareth Southgate, if he continues to use this like shape and formation and tactic, it's not going to work. Defensive football doesn't work with how the Euros have gone so far. We're trying to do an Arsenal and play out from the back 5 minutes into the game. We go 1-0 down and we sit back and just defend for 85 minutes. Why are we not just going forward? Like, I understand that if you push too hard to attack, you may be like prone to a counter attack, or they can just score from the halfway line if you're Patrick Schick, but just at least try and go forward, because Switzerland have been really good at doing that. They are really good at just pressing at teams. You saw against Italy. Arguably Italy might have had just a shit game, but Switzerland were dominant that whole game. Like, to knock out Italy the way they did, mad, right? And if we're not careful, that will happen to us, and we may be fucked before we know it. But that's my 2 cents on the whole thing. I just hit my fucking microphone stand with my head. But thank you for watching. Videos will be back soon. I need to finish My Friendly Neighborhood, and then I'm going to play a new horror game for you lot. So stick around for that. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I will see you when I see you. So I love you all. Thank you for sticking around, and take care.